Hi guys! So it is time for my next Universal Yums box opening and tasting. And this month, we are going to Belgium. I don't know if you know this, but Belgium is known for chocolate. And guess who likes chocolate? This girl. So, I am super excited. Belgium. I know a lot of people that have been there. I never have, but several people in my family have been there, so maybe they've tried some of these things and they can tell me if they are actually snacks that Belgians eat or if they are just, you know, one of those things that are in the tourist shops that are like, hey, check this out, crazy tourist. Anyway, so I want to share a fun fact with you about Belgium. It was originally part of the Netherlands, but in 1830 became its own nation. It's very small, and they speak 3 languages there, typically. So Dutch, German, and French. So I'm going to say bonjour, which is French for hello. And we're going to start this box here. So most of it is chocolate. I kind of already opened it to sneak a peek, but there is some savory stuff, so we'll start with that. Apparently, Belgians love potatoes, so we've got some potato chips, and this seems to be a theme. No matter what country we go to, they always have some potato chip deal. So this is a salt and pepper potato chip, and it's backwards, I know, but yeah, so it's Rogers hand-cooked chips, black pepper and sea salt, premium Belgian potato chips. Let's open this guy up. Oh, they smell very peppery. And they're very thin. And crispy. Honestly, though, I mean, it's just a potato chip. I've had a salt and pepper potato chip here. And they taste like a salt and pepper potato chip, but they're still delicious, so I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm trying to see if there's anything unique about this, like if it's fried in a certain oil that's better for you than some other potato chip, but I don't think so. I think it's just a potato chip that's salt and pepper and still delicious, so I'm not going to knock it, but you can get it here, so let's move on. So the next thing I'm really excited about, everybody knows and everybody has heard of, I think, Belgian waffles. But apparently, the Belgian waffles that we know and love are not the Belgian waffles that are the reality. So I guess at a state fair in Queens, a man served waffles, and they're actually known as Brussels waffles, but he changed the name to Belgium waffles because he didn't think that people would remember the name of the city. So he changed the name, and this is actually more of like a brioche dough with sugar folded in, so when it's cooked, the sugar caramelizes the outside, and then the inside is pretty dense, apparently. So, and they don't put anything on it. They just eat it as it is. So, oh, you can see, like, you can see pieces of sugar in there. I don't know if you can see that, but yum. So I'm gonna take a bite. Oh my god. It's really good. It is super dense, not like a fluffy waffle. But it's more like a pastry, like I don't even know what this is like, but I want to eat the whole thing right now. It's so good. This is the first time I've had something in a Universal Yums box that I immediately want to take another bite because it's so good. Oh, this is really good. I'm going to save it, but I'm really fighting myself because it is delicious. All right, next, on to the next. So it's so hard to choose because there's so many good things in this box. These are truffles, and it looks like they're filled with buttercream and yum. Buttercream frosting, truffles, yeah, please. Let me see if I can figure out how to open this without destroying it. Okay, so I hate when boxes, like, they have this little flap, and they're like, oh, just pull this, but then it goes to nowhere. The flap goes to nowhere. You just gotta open it the normal way, like a normal box, you fraudulent flap. So it just comes in this little box like that, and it has a little cover. Oh, little drops of chocolate look delicious. I'll bite it in half so you can see inside. Mmm. Yum. At first I wasn't getting any flavor, just texture. I'm like, this doesn't taste like anything. But no, it has a really beautiful cocoa flavor. It's got the cocoa powder on the outside, and then a really subtle, like buttery inside. So really good. Not as sweet as American chocolate, which I like. I really like when they let the chocolate speak for itself and don't overload it with too much sugar. That's a sign of a cheap chocolate. Good chocolate doesn't need that much sugar. Okay, next thing. Belgian milk chocolate bar caramelized biscuit taste. I don't know. It looks good. It's like just a candy bar, but look at how tiny this candy bar is compared to American candy bars. I mean, really, like, I don't know if this is the size, but I bet it is. And really, Americans should have smaller candy bars because, let's be honest, I need smaller candy bars. Let's go ahead and try it. It has a little square of chocolate. So I thought it would have cookie inside, but it's really just a smooth center, and that tastes really good. It tastes like it has like a baked biscuit, and almost like a coffee flavor too. It's really good. It's hard to describe, but I don't know. It's just really good. It does have a little bit of a coffee flavor, but it doesn't have coffee in it, so that must be something with the caramelization of the biscuit, perhaps. Got chocolate over my fingers. I'm in my happy place. Let's move on. So that bar was actually, like, everything so far in this box is delicious. Let's move on to this. So these are Belgian seashells, and you really can only get these in Belgium, apparently. So they're kind of a national thing in Belgium. And I just read that a couple was trying to distinguish their chocolate company from everybody else, and so they developed this method of mixing milk, white, and dark chocolate together, and with a hazelnut filling to set themselves apart. And now it's become this huge thing. So, oh, it's so pretty. It's like these really pretty chocolates. So I've got some seahorses and just some shells. These almost look like shrimp right there. Do you see that? Looks like shrimp. Anyway, there's only 7, and the packaging says to be careful how you divvy them up if you're willing to share. I don't know if I'm willing to share. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's try a little seahorse, because that's cute. Chocolatey. It's so smooth. I don't know if chocolate in the States, you can get high quality chocolate in the States, and that is really smooth too. But like Hershey's chocolate or Mars or any of those chocolates that you're going to get at the grocery store mostly, you can tell there's a grittiness, and it almost leaves like a oily feeling in your mouth. that is the sign of a low quality chocolate because they're adding a lot to it. This is just pure ingredients. You can tell in your mouth how delicious it is. And then also the mouthfeel is just so smooth and luscious and chocolatey. And it just melts immediately. Like it's getting all over my fingers right now. This is good. So that's a sign of a good chocolate. So there's not as many things in this box as in previous boxes, and I think that's because these things are more expensive and you're only paying so much for each box. And chocolate, especially high quality chocolate, can get very expensive. Oh my goodness. Opening this package. Okay. So then, like I said, with every box there comes a little baggie with some little treats in there. And this one has some candy that is not chocolate. Shocker. It really is. And it also has this nougat. Because apparently, all over Europe, you'll find a nougat. I like nougat, I think, from the nougat that I've had, but maybe what I've had isn't real nougat. I don't know. I don't know what actually constitutes nougat. Like, what is it? Is it just sugar? Is it like whipped sugar? Is it, I don't know. It's kind of a fluffy texture. And this is a strawberry nougat with like almonds, it looks like. Yum. It's really fluffy. Almost like, it's like nougat. I don't know how else to describe it. It's fluffy and bouncy, and then it has the nuts in it, which are crunchy, and that's kind of nice. The other thing we have here is this candy. And I guess I read on the description that it's crunchy on the outside and then softer on the inside. And it has a burst of whatever fruit it is. And this looks like it's plum. So we'll try that. Ah, yeah, crunchy. Ah. I don't think you're supposed to bite into it. Okay. So you can see. Maybe. Nope, not really. But it's got like a liquidier center. And the outside's crunchy, like a hard candy. The flavor is really good. I don't know that I would say it was plum flavored. But at the same time, I don't eat a lot of plums. So it could be. And also, I don't know if you've noticed, but fruit in different countries tastes different. So if you eat a banana in a place where they actually grow bananas, they taste so much different than if you eat them in a place where they don't make them because they're imported. So that means a lot of time has passed and they're not as fresh and they could have been frozen, and it changes the flavor. That's the point. Oh my goodness, this is so sticky. I know it's like stuck to my teeth and I can't get it off, and I still have more things to eat. Only one more thing, but I literally can't get this off my teeth. It is stuck. I'll figure that out. Oh no, this looks really good. White chocolate with cream. Oh, I suck. Okay. White chocolate with creme brulee filling. If I can pronounce it right, then maybe we're gonna be good. So this looks really good. Yeah, I'm into this. I kind of don't want to open it because then it'll be gone. I love creme brulee. Let's see if it holds up. Okay, so it's white chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of white chocolate because I don't really like, this is not real chocolate, but it kind of is because it has cocoa butter in it, and cocoa butter comes from chocolate. So, okay, so I'm gonna try. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like creme brulee, like the burnt sugar on top. It smells just like that. It's a little tough to taste because I still have that plum stuck to my teeth. And so I'm getting some of that too. But honestly, this is so good too. I feel like this whole box I've just been like, but really, believe me, if you're gonna get one Universal Yums box, get this one because it's worth it. Everything in this box is so good. You can tell it's super high quality ingredients. All the chocolate, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 chocolate things in here. And they're all like big. Like this one comes with 4 pieces of chocolate and this one comes with 7 pieces of chocolate. And this is the whole chocolate bar and you just get a lot of chocolate. If you're a chocolate lover, this box is for you. Also, go to Belgium because you'll be able to have a lot of chocolate. I'm really hoping that if there's a French box, I get some cheese and some bread because cheese and bread, chocolate, cheese, and bread. I could literally live on those things. Yeah, just give me good bread, good chocolate, good cheese. Yeah, I could live on that. Anyway, this video is getting a little bit long and there are less things in this box than in any of the other boxes, so I better wrap it up. So I'm going to say Auf Wiedersehen, which is goodbye in German, another language that they speak in Belgium, and I will see you next time. Bye!